Hey now, before I get to this unboxing video, I want to thank you for tuning in, and some of you have been with me a long time. You probably noticed the last quarter of 2016, the channel was kind of changing or evolving, and yes it is. You're gonna really notice that in 2017. I'm gonna be starting a series, and this case right here is gonna start off that series. No, it's not gonna be a M2 unboxing series. But if you know what this code stands for, then you know what's in this case. Let me give you a hint. It's going to deal with this. What? That's a toy. What's that got to do with an M2? Well, you'll find out when you tune in. It's going to be a regular weekly series. And since I started the weekend show, that's my first regular weekly series that I started, the RaceGrooves weekend show. So I'm going to start another series. And it's going to kind of involve some of these things. Some are going to be toys. Some are going to be collectibles. Yeah, it'll give me an opportunity to kind of feature more products, more items on my channel without being brand specific. So I hope you tune in. It's going to be, I'm sure you already guessed what it is. It's going to be something fun for me. Plus, it's going to be quite a commitment for me to have a weekly show. But you know, what can I say? RaceGrooves keeps on trucking, and I hope you stay tuned. Thank you very much. Let's get to this Matchbox 2017 C case unboxing video. These are going to be the cars for it. Now, somebody asked, somebody asked me on Twitter, how come Mattel releases a case every month? Well, they don't release a case every month, especially Matchbox in particular. They were asking about Hot Wheels, and you know what? They don't pertain to any particular month. Hot Wheels in particular, they have 15 codes a year. So 15 codes, there's 12 months. So how can that be one per month? With the Matchbox, I don't even keep track, to be honest with you. I just like collecting the cars. So here we have the mix. I'll talk about this. By the way, I'll talk about this series a little bit more on the weekend show. Here you have the 15 Corvette Stingray. They're doing a little bit more with, I just noticed this. I guess this has to do with the series. But for you guys who pay attention to the cardboard, have fun with that. Here you have the 15 Corvette Stingray. I said that already. But police version. Policia. I'm not sure how you pronounce that actually. It's your Policia. German? I don't think so. Here you have a new Matchbox Originals model, Sub Seeker. Interesting. Sometimes they come out with new stuff. On the top there it says World Exploration around the bubble right there. Sometimes they come out with new models, and if they don't use cool color, sometimes it'll flop right out of the gate. But I don't know, it's kind of, kids are probably going to like the see-through part right there. Now, I don't know why they would come out with another submarine. They already have a couple submarines in the current tool bank, as far as I can think. I might open that up, or maybe after I do the unboxing, I will bring out the other submarine vehicles to take a look at. Quest Door, I like this model. It has an opening hatch that pivots to open up. Off-Road Raider, this was in last month's, I shouldn't say last month. It was in the B case assortment. And you know, as far as the assortments, all that is Mattel's inventory system. This way they know, if they find a case, they know how old it is or how new it is because of the code. If this is a C case, they know when it was produced. Well, we also know because it says J46, J being 2016, 46 being the 46th week of the year. So it's the case codes are an inventory control system, so they know what they got to move, they know what they got, and it's also they know the cost of the case because they know what models are in the case. As you notice, it has some front and rear decorations, very nice, for the Range Rover Evoque. I don't know if there's, no, that looks like something else right there. Power lift. It's say a forklift. Really long tines on this. Not for pallets, that's for sure. Oh, maybe special pallets. I take that back. Not regular pallets, but you know, the long pallets. Here you have the Ford F-350 ambulance. All plastic. The cab is plastic. The box is plastic. Still does not detract from the play value of the model, and looks pretty good in that color. Here's a brand new model for 2017. It's the 16 Fiat 500X. 2 samples. Wow, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Excuse me. Got headlight decorations. Looks good with these wheels. Taillight decorations. It's right on the bubble of the blister. It's hard to see, but it does have a logo right there in the back. Very nice. J46 on the base of the car as well. And let me take a look at the name. 2016 Fiat 500X. There you go. This is a fun model. Petrol pumper. I don't know if it had a different name before. Utility truck. It says utility truck. I like this. This is very nice. So this is a Matchbox Originals casting to where they make it look realistic or have some realism to it. But it's not so outrageous. Hey, Toyota Prius Taxi in standard yellow and black decorations. There you have the taxi light on the top. Looking good. No decorations in the front or rear. Got it on the side. So far, not bad case. Except for that submarine, I guess. And this one here, Swamp Commander, it's kind of fun model. It was in the last batch as well. Those wheels on the side do not flip out or anything. It has little wheels on the bottom to roll on. Land Rover Defender 110 for those of you who enjoy the Land Rover models. Orange windows, but it's to go with the decorations on the side. Yeah, see, I opened this up in the last unboxing video. I didn't know if that lifted or not. See, look, if I would have waited, I would have found out the next month. So now you know twice. Groundbreaker. It does have a movable shovel in the front. Heavy railer was in the last case as well. MBX Moving van. Very glad to have this one back. But this one's different. Look, as opposed to the Ford, where it was all plastic, thankfully, this one still has a metal cab. This one's a plastic cab. I mean, it's all right, but I'm glad this one still has a metal cab with the plastic box. I wonder, that's probably because of this overhang and stuff. It probably would be hard for them to tool up a plastic that way with that kind of a indentation. I'm not sure, but I think I'll pull out some of my old moving vans. Show you after, I'll take a little break and I'll get some models out of my collection. Yes, Ford GT40. I had only one in the last case. Oh no. Wow, one per case this month and last month. Or I should say last assortment, sorry. Yeah, love this car. I won't dally on that because I showed a lot of my Ford GTs in the last video. Dune Dog. 51 Hudson Hornet. And thank you for all your comments letting me know that the reason why the windows were different between the Matchbox and the Hot Wheels version of the Hudson Hornet is that the Matchbox version is a 2-door and the Hot Wheels version is this is a 4-door. Silly goose. 4-door, and the Hot Wheels version is a 2-door. Thank you very much. It just didn't dawn on me. I was so focused on the windows and the pillars, just didn't dawn on me. That's what happens when you make a video and you're trying to come up with things to say on the fly. You open the case and then you're trying to think of things on the fly, and it just didn't catch on me. Here you have a water worker, which is definitely not what its name was before. Water hauler or something like that. Yeah, there it is on the base. Water hauler. It's a little hard to get the light right on there so you can see water hauler. But it's kind of a wide model, so if you like things on the track, I don't think this one fits on the track. And no, I don't do, no track time for Matchbox. the case unboxing videos are probably all I'm going to talk about as far as any current Matchbox products. I'll do the unboxing videos. But otherwise, I only have so much time, and that's about all I want to allot to the Matchbox brand is do the cases. Unless something comes up for that other segment, and this car would be something that could possibly appear in that segment. 16 Toyota Tacoma. I showed this in last week's video as well. You can pop off the top, and tilt and tip was also in the last assortment. Let me take my break and let me go in my collection. I got to get my moving vans. I like that moving van. I'll be right back. Thank you for sticking around for some bonus content. Now, this was the new Toyota Prius that showed up in this case, the Toyota Prius Taxi. And I know that the Toyota Prius Taxi had just appeared not long ago, but they changed it. Before, it did not have a light bar. And look over here, you got your little taxi light bar on top. So they modified the casting. I don't know if they're going to keep both in the lineup, or are they only going to use this one? Because they have the issue to where they don't want to do the same thing as Hot Wheels. Now, if Hot Wheels gets a Fiat, they want to make it different. No, that's not a good example. That was an example. Now, if Hot Wheels makes a Fiat, they'll have theirs, and then Matchbox might have theirs. Now, how they determine which brands to do it with, I do not know. But we do have a casting change on the Toyota Prius Taxi. Only time will tell if this one will still be in the lineup or not. I had mentioned that the Ford F-350 ambulance had a plastic body, and since I was going through my collection, I thought I would look to see if it was plastic all the time. I didn't think so, and no, it was not plastic all the time. Here you can see a metal cab in a plastic box. This one, I'm not sure, 2013 copyright, F37 code. I'm not sure when it got changed. This one was plastic as well. This one is H38. So this is a year, 2 years. This one is 2 years after that one right there. So, but like I said, it's not a big deal to me. It looks just fine. Oh, I forgot this green one. Here, we got to take a look at the green one. Nope, this one's plastic as well. And J, so this is pretty recent. So you have several versions with plastic bodies, plastic cabs, and then it did start off with a metal cab. Now the moving van I had talked about being one of my favorite to collect, so I got a few others. Now this one here, as you can tell by the card art, this one was not very long ago at all. So this one says Matchbox in Japanese. That's pretty cool to get a logo car. So if you like to collect Jada, it's neat to have Jada on the side, or Hot Wheels, or M2, whatever brand you like to collect. It is pretty neat to get logo cars, as I say. And there was a logo, another version of a logo car for the moving van. This one says MBX Mover, and this one is MBX Moving Van. On the base it says MBX Moving Truck, and this one says the same, MBX Moving Truck. Plastic shell, metal cab. So here you have a logo truck in Japanese, I think it was, and you have a logo truck with Matchbox in English, and that one is another very cool one as well. Licensed release, budget, the moving van, make the better move. And this one I've opened up, you can see the package. And the reason why I grabbed this one is because we can talk about this newest version as well. It does have a door in the back, and it looks like it's the same. Since I've opened this one up, I'll just show you on this one. This one should still do the same. Have a moving part. You got a little thing to open up. There you go. There's where you're going to put your stuff to move. There you go. That's better. Open it up. Let's see, what else did I have back there? Oh, yeah. I got the submarine. Sorry, I thought that there were more submarines in the lineup, but I was mistaken. Here you have this new Sub-Seeker, and I was thinking, don't they have more submarines? Well, actually, I take it back. They do have more submarines. They already have Deep Diver, so why are they going to have this one here? So what, this one is looking for subs? It's seeking subs? So it's not a submarine, but I think it's a submarine. Same thing. They already have deep diver in the lineup, so why they would want to have 2 subs, I'm not sure. Here's another couple color samples since I got them out. This might be all of them. I don't know for sure. I just went to my my boxes and pulled out samples. I like this one here, and this might be. I think this was the first colorway, but it's not the first submarine. So now they have 2 submarines in the lineup. They have Deep Diver and they have that Sub Seeker. We'll open this one up in a second, but they did have a submarine before, and it was called Submersible. Let you have a look at that. I have a couple colors here. I don't know if it's all the colors. I just grabbed a couple. And we'll take a closer look. Well, actually, I can show you this one right now. You can see it has a hatch in the back. So this one had a moving feature. Maybe you noticed the logo. Maybe you noticed it's a licensed release. This came out in one of the previous ones. Maybe you know the brand. Who is Sandy Cheeks from? But you see it has this cage right here, and you can go down, and so it's called a submersible. So I guess you I don't know if you take scuba divers down in this, or deep divers down in this. It looks like acorns for the little chipmunk. There's a look at that one. If you haven't seen Deep Diver, this is a release. I showed you on the package. I showed you this one carded. It has a propeller, but the propeller does not move. Last but not least, the Fiat 500X. You can see it has a roof rack. Now they changed it up for, it's not the same, by the way, as this one. This is the Hot Wheels 500, Fiat 500 on the base. It does not give any designation afterwards. Just Fiat 500, straight Fiat. So it's nice to get just a standard model. This one did have tempos in the back, tempos in the front. Same with this Matchbox release right here. But this one has a roof rack. This one does not. And this is a Fiat 500X. Now Hot Wheels did have their 500C, Fiat 500C, and they made this is over 10 years old. Copyright 1999, but I don't know which this one was actually released. It might even been part of a box set. So they made this Fiat 500C, made it souped up like a race car. Anyways, I was going to put them on the turntable, but it flowed pretty good just doing it like this. I have some other videos if you'd like to check them out, including the RaceGrooves weekend show, like I said. I hope you find the cars that you're looking for, and if you play with your cars, have fun with them. That's what they are. They are toys. They are sold in the toy aisle. So have fun with your cars. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.